Greetings, Phenixx fans. My name is David Sanders, and welcome to the final one-third of my beginner's guide to Sid Meier's Civilization 6. You will recall that in the last part of this guide, the final portion of the Rise and Fall content, I managed to pull off a science victory as Scotland, which basically concludes everything that I've felt necessary to cover about Rise and Fall, so now we can move on to the most recent expansion, Gathering Storm. I have a very specific plan in mind for this portion of the guide, so I'm going to show you exactly how I set up the game for this purpose, even though I've already covered how to do that, so I'll try to make it quick. Here we go. Alright folks, so here we are in the game setup screen. I've set most of the, settings already. I've set the map type, map size, resource abundance, start position, turned off score victory, turned off turn limit, turned off barbarians. Basically done a lot of the things I need to do except pick my civ and the enemy civs. But what's this? Disaster intensity. This is new to Gathering Storm, which introduces the concept of natural disasters, such as volcanic eruptions, floods, blizzards, tornadoes, droughts, things of that nature, as well as climate change, which I might get to demonstrate if things work out that way during this portion of the guide. By default, disaster intensity is set to 2, and I think I'm going to leave it there just to give you an example of how it works at its default setting. But the reason I wanted to show you how I set up this game specifically is the fact that I'm going to play as Canada due to one of their unique passive abilities, which I'll show you right now. So, see 4 faces of peace right there? Canada cannot declare war on city-states or declare surprise wars, but surprise wars cannot be declared on Canada. That is going to be put to the test today, folks, because that means, since no one can declare a surprise war on me, they have to go through the proper channels to do it, which means they have to denounce me and wait at least 5 turns before officially declaring war, which gives me additional time to prepare once I've been denounced. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pit myself against a bunch of militaristic civs who are more likely to want to declare a surprise war against me, but they will swiftly find that they are unable to do so because of that passive ability of mine. Yeah, this guy. This guy. And then... America, because why not? And then finally, my nemesis from Civ 5, Gandhi. Alright folks, I've shown you how I'm gonna set up this game, so you don't have to sit through the loading screen with me if you don't want to. So here goes nothing, eh? Alright, here we are in game. Same procedure as always, I'm just gonna move my settler right there, have them found a city, garrison my warrior in that city, and then I think I'll start with pottery as my first tech, then to queue some things up, a couple of scouts, a couple of builders, a slinger, and finally a monument. And now for the boring part of the guide, where I have to skip a few turns till stuff starts happening.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it. As if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
Alright, we've got our first scout, and we just finished researching pottery. As always, we're going to set our scout to explore automatically. And now we're going to get Animal husbandry, because we have 2 tiles of animals in our territory already. Not to mention any horses that might be revealed once we've researched the tech. Alright, so no barbarians in this game, which means we can do that. And we'll go with God King, as I usually do. Send our other scout to explore automatically. And then, since we're working on builders, we're going to get craftsmanship first. Kajingle. What do they want? Trigger an inspiration for military tradition? I might be able to do that.
If there are no dogs in heaven...
Looks like I found a tribal village. Yep. Ooh, nice. We'll take it. And you're getting promoted. Faster movement on hill terrain, because he's around a bunch of hills. Funny how that works. And then we're gonna get... mining. It'll only take 3 turns, and we should probably have it. Back to exploring with you. Alright, we have a builder now. So, first things first, pasture. Which gets us the Eureka for horseback riding, as always.
Under the white cliff's battlemented crown, hushed to a depth of more than Sabbath peace.
Hey, Cliffs of Dover. That's a good instrumental song by Eric Johnson. Sweet. Who do we meet? Another city-state? What do they want? Send a trade route. That's much easier to accomplish, I would think.
When you find yourself in a hole, quit digging.
No. Alright, you lads are gonna build a farm on that rice. Which gets us the Eureka for irrigation. Let's start on writing, just in case we do run into another civ. We can make a pantheon. I think I'll go fertility rites this time. Which gets us the inspiration for mysticism. Alright, you guys are gonna make a pasture in a couple of turns. What unit needs orders? Why do you need orders? Oh, you need to be promoted, that's why. Boop. There we go. So, back to exploring with you. You guys are gonna go down there. We do have horses, so I suggest we buy that tile. And what the heck, we'll get that one too. We can make a farm on it. You guys are gonna go down there, build a pasture on those horses. That gets us craftsmanship in 1 turn.
Without craftsmanship, inspiration is a mere reed shaken in the wind.
Alright. We discovered a second continent, which is cool. Alright, camp. And then... yeah, let's get foreign trade, why not? Alright, you guys are gonna go make a mine, you guys are gonna make a farm. It's turn. Alright, we got a slinger now, which is cool. You're gonna stand right there. Fortify. Until we have something to do with you. Guess I'll just put these builders to sleep, too. Major flood. So that's one of those natural disasters I was talking about. You see this green tile icon down here? That means that certain tiles were fertilized by the effect of the flood, and therefore produce additional yields, like food and things of that nature. if you were to, say, build a farm on those fertilized tiles. However, tiles, districts, city populations, and military units can also be damaged or outright killed by certain natural disasters if the disaster is severe enough and the affected city / unit / district is close enough to where it takes place. I might get to show you what I mean by that later on.
Writing is easy.
Alright, so we've got writing now. Then I suggest we get... Let's get irrigation, why not? Another tribal village, perhaps? Yep. Cool. You are granted a builder unit, sweet. And then back to exploring with you. Alright, we're gonna make one of those for now. And then... When we have the gold, we should buy some tiles to give our builders something to do.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Alright, we can make traders now, which is cool. Let's get mysticism. Just because, really. Looks like we might be headed for a dark age, unfortunately, unless we can turn things around in the next 8 turns. Let's see. Let's get astrology. And then let's make the hanging gardens. We can. Yeah, we can. Cool. We'll buy that tile, put it there.
Mysticism is the mistake.
Alright. Let's get military tradition, because I'm gonna put it off until it becomes problematic if I don't get it now. Send an envoy to them. Cool. Five more turns on the Hanging Gardens. Someone else built Stonehenge and the Great Bath, which is fine. Alright, let's get archery. Sounds like I've found another tribal village, yep. 30 faith, cool. Promote you. And back to exploration. Just need one more era score. I wonder if I can do it.
I don't underrate the value of military knowledge.
I wonder if this will count. If I finish a wonder the same turn an era ends.
नमस्कार, मैं मोहनदास गांधी हूँ। मेरे लोग मुझे बापू कहते हैं, पर कृपया मुझे मित्र कहें।
It's him. We will invite him to our city. Alright, political philosophy. Sweet. And it looks like it did count for building the wonder. Oh wait, no. I guess I just got era score for something else. Oh, for meeting India. Cool. Thanks, India. Ooh, he sent me a delegation. How kind of him. I should return the favor. So at least we're not stuck on a dark age, which is great.
The ascent to the highest story is by stairs, and at their side are water engines, by means of which persons, appointed expressly for the purpose, are continually employed in raising water from the Euphrates into the garden.
Cool. So we got that too. That gives us the inspiration for drama and poetry. Now we can make our dedication. Let's do monumentality, I suppose. Okay. So first things first, campus. which shall be placed here, and then a trader. What unit needs orders? Oh, these guys? Okay. Oh boy, another scout. Just what I needed. Alright, go do your thing, scout.
May the forces of evil become confused.
Alright, let's send Gandhi a diplomatic delegation. Jerk. What I get for trying to be nice, I guess. Alright, let's get bronze working. And doesn't look like there's all that much going on right now.
It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down the Roman Empire. With air conditioning, their windows were shut. They couldn't hear the barbarians.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap out God King for colonization so that we can start expanding. And then we're gonna get drama and poetry, I guess. And then for our first governor, we'll just go with Pingala. Put him in the capital, because that's our only city. Sweet. Already almost up to a normal age next era. Cool. Alright, these guys want a trade route, so they shall have it. And we became suzerain of them by completing that quest and getting the envoy from it, so that's cool. Alright, now we're gonna make some... We'll make a settler, then a library, then a holy site, which shall be placed... there. No, there. Perfect.
I'm also interested in...
Okay. So I guess we'll just settle, like, right there. And then have the builders come over to help build up the new city. Once it's founded. We should probably get sailing, even though we don't have a coastal city yet. Never know when you're gonna need that. Alright, you guys are gonna skip turn. You guys are gonna go right there. Alright. Settle, lads. Alright, second city founded. So, it's time for farms. And also an iron mine. Okay. So, first things first. One of those, couple of those, and a holy site. Right... there. Okay, that takes care of that for a few turns.
There is no shame in deterrence. Having a weapon is very different from actually using it.
What are you trying to say, Gandhi? Do you have nukes already somehow? Alright.
It is not that life assured. The poets have been
Let's see what we've got. Let's get the wheel. And then state workforce. Kajingle.
Azameti Topkapı'dan ben Süleyman, Kayzar-ı Rum, selamımızı ihsan ederiz.
That is a ridiculous hat. That is a ridiculous hat, isn't it? What do you folks think? Alright, time for an iron mine. Sweet. That got us 2 Eurekas. Your delegation is most welcome, even though I have a feeling you wouldn't accept mine if I sent you one.
Don't reinvent the wheel.
Alright, you guys are gonna make another farm. Oh yes, you can get additional era score for building improvements on tiles that have been affected by a natural disaster. Let's see if he... Oh, he accepted it. Cool. He's not a jerk like Gandhi. Alright, so we have an iron mine now, so let's get iron working. Okay, you guys are gonna make a farm.
Let me ask leave then, to pay a tribute of respect and admiration to the once desired Matterhorn, before his head has lost the last rays of a sun departing to gild loftier and more distant ranges.
Cool. It's a mountain. Alright, no wonders I care about. That's an extra 3 era store.
Made is all out of iron. Then a strong economy begins.
Alright. So let's get masonry. And now we can finally get political philosophy to change our government type. You guys are gonna go make a mine on that iron. We're gonna make a watermill, a shrine, and a theater square right there. And then we will get this guy as the governor of Halifax, just because we can. Alright, what do you guys need orders for? Oh, you need to be promoted, okay. There you go. Back to exploration with you. Major drought, ooh. Alright, doesn't seem to have affected anything that badly. Cool.
Each of us is carving a stone.
Alright. What's next? We should probably get currency next. Just to make sure we don't go broke. You guys are gonna come over here. Oh, we can upgrade this slinger. Should have done that a while ago. We can upgrade our warrior. That's an extra 2 era score, and now we're 1 away from a golden age.
Gott grüße euch, Geselle. Ich bin Kaiser Friedrich und herrsche über deutsche und welsche Lande, über Burgund und manche mehr. Ich weiß wohl, dass auch ihr könnt herrschen mit rechter Gewalt.
Hey, it's King Redbeard. We will sample your hospitality. And we are now guaranteed a golden age next era. Awesome. Alright. Get moving, lads. What unit needs orders? Oh. Why do you need orders? Where's the... Oh, there it is. Another recon unit, jeez. Swimming in recon units at this point. Get moving, lad.
Money, if it does not bring you happiness, will at least help you be miserable in comfort.
Indeed.
Divide and rule, Asal.
Alright. I think we're gonna go autocracy this time. May switch to classical republic later if it proves necessary. Let's do this and get ourselves some great profit points going. Alright, let's get horseback riding, because it's only going to take 2 turns, and we should probably have it by now. And then let's get games and rec, so we can address our amenity issue in our capital before that becomes a problem. Oop.
Üstadı cihan olacaksan, önce halkının üstadı olasın. Ve lakin, naküsül rumuzu istidatsın.
What are you trying to say, ridiculous hat man?
A man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
Alright. So... farm. That was our 6th farm, which got us the feudalism inspiration. And then let's get celestial navigation, just because it's going to become problematic if I
I have filled a
don't.
water bag from my people and gone to the desert, and walked empty wastes while the wolf howled, like a gambler whose family starves.
Interesting. I've never seen that wonder before. A jingle. They want a trade route. We'll do that as soon as we can. Cool. Alright. That should come in handy. Ooh, great person. Who we got? Alright, I'll take it. We're almost at a great profit. I hope we get it. And in the meantime, we'll take that great scientist. Send him to the campus. Have him do his thing next turn. Alright, so first things first, walls. Then... Then a commercial hub. Right there. Then an amphitheater. Then a settler. Is that my problem? Kind of. Okay. I'll make sure that gets taken care of.
And all I ask is a tall...
Cool. That didn't do too bad, I don't think. Alright, what are we getting next? How about engineering? Why not?
People who cannot find time for recreation are...
Okay. So now we've researched that civic. Let's get... theology. Because it's going to take the fewest turns. Cool. And that's a great profit. Awesome. So we will send you to our holy site. Get moving, lad. There we go. Alright, let's found our usual religion. There we go. So, work ethic. And then... Yeah, religious colonization, I guess. Just because we're about to start expanding here soon. Cool. Alright, we have a policy slot to fill. So let us do that. There we go. That should help.
Ich verstoore meine Feinde.
What's your problem, Redbeard?
Normal people believe that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Engineers believe that if it ain't broke, it doesn't have enough features yet.
Sentry going
We
up.
can no more have exact religious thinking without theology than exact mensuration and astronomy without mathematics, or exact iron-making without chemistry.
Alright. So first things first, you guys need to go repair that farm. There we go. Now let's get mathematics. And then military training. Boop. That's an extra 2 Eris score, that's nice. Hey there, Phenixx fans, the future editing version of David Sanders here. I've been talking with some colleagues of mine here at Phenixx Gaming HQ, and we've all come to the consensus that in order to make this series more digestible for especially those of you who are just starting out with Civ 6, I should cut it down into shorter episodes rather than having you sit here and watch me play Civ for an hour or up to 2 at a time. So with that said, I'm just gonna go ahead and end things here, and I'll see you next episode. This will become a more uniform thing throughout the rest of this series, which will unfortunately probably double its length, but that is the price that must be paid in order to make this series more digestible, I think. So, as always, you've been watching Phenixx Gaming. My name is once again David Sanders. Thank you very much for watching, and always remember, this channel is nothing without the support and viewership of our fans just like you. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.